So this is a run that I just wanted to try out for a bit of fun. I don't know why I decided to try it on a trial where 50% of the mobs had thorns while using an anchor that didn't have guarding strike. But this basically is just an anchor that's filled with enchants that apply on hit, so I can spread these effects to as many mobs as possible. So you got Voidstrike to spread the multiplier, you've got Weakening to spread the damage reduction, you've got Freezing to spread the 50% speed cut, and then you have Fire Aspect to, spread fire and add a bit of extra damage. Now, this didn't really come into play in this run because it was a lot shorter, but I wanted to try this on a trial. But I did notice while using this weapon on other runs why exactly freezing isn't good, because it's a big meme. Pretty sure if you've frequented the Reddit, if you've frequented the main server on Discord or even my Discord, you'd hear all the time how freezing just sucks. Even though it sounds like it would be great on paper, especially after they buffed it. It cuts mob speed by 50%, and it does do this, but at the same time, then why is it seen as so bad? Why does it underperform? Well, I noticed there are two reasons why. So, to understand that, you have to know what happens when a mob hits you with freezing. When that happens, your speed is immediately cut down to 50%. All of your speed. Like, you move like molasses, you attack like molasses, it's awful. And especially if mobs also have chilling on top, you're basically not doing anything. And if you have an anchor on top, you may as well just walk away, go to the bathroom or whatever, you'll still be in the middle of your attack by the time you get back. But when the player uses freezing on an enemy, first off, it doesn't cut their movement speed, all it does is cut their attack speed in half. So already it's not at full capacity, mobs are still able to chase you down all the same. If you have, chilling on your armor, which I do here, it will slow them down at least, but it doesn't stack with chilling because it's not slowing their movement speed for whatever reason. But the other problem with it that I noticed while doing these runs specifically, because I didn't know it myself, at least not as prominently, if a mob is starting their attack, even if they are at the very first frame of their attack, when you apply freezing to them, they will not have the speed of that attack reduced. They will still execute the attack at normal speed. So even if it looks like they haven't started an attack yet, but in the game's code they have, and you hit them with freezing, they're still going to hit you at normal speed. And the problem with this is, well, not only is that in itself not good, but with a weapon like this, and with a lot of other weapons as well, usually mobs won't get to land a second attack anyway, so you hardly ever see the benefit from slowing down their next attack. The anchor has the best chance of actually seeing any benefits because the reach of it and the area allows you to hit and apply freezing to mobs before they start their attack. But as you see here, even with just Fire Aspect and Fire Focus on my build, when I do that, the mobs are practically already dead by the time they then get close enough to even try to attack me. So you're not really seeing any benefit from freezing at all. And if you're using a weapon that's shorter, like say a Cursed Axe, or even like, Fangs of Frost, or if you have level 3 freezing on Moondaggers, the mobs they've already hit you at least once by the time you apply it, and then they're dead before they can even swing again. So you're not seeing, like I said, any returns from freezing whatsoever. If they simply made it so that it not only cut mobs' movement speed as well, but also that it applied in the middle of their attack, so that it updated and slowed them down the very frame that you applied it, freezing could actually have some pretty good potential, because it's essentially a 50% damage cut because mobs are attacking much slower. In fact, it's even potentially better because if mobs are moving that slow, it can make it just so much easier to completely avoid damage altogether. So it does have potential, it's just the way that the developers implemented it, like so many other things in this game, it not only makes it not as good as it could be, but downright just bad. But still, it was a very fun run. There's no giveaway with this because I'm not set up yet to be able to do giveaways anyway. I need to clear up space on my PS4 to be able to even start games and connect and all that. But this is also not that great of a weapon. This was just a little fun experiment with trying, a bunch of on-hit enchants that I want to spread to a bunch of mobs. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the run.